How's everybody doing? I'm glad you guys are back. Please let me know how my stupid microphone sounds. Just in case. Because the last couple of times we've had issues. Um little bit of issues. So I was wearing headphones, but I don't know why. There's nobody else here. So I shouldn't have to wear headphones. Am I right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't have to wear headphones. Um, Chet says, yes, sounds fine. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I actually solved a couple little problems when it comes to the old sound. And here I am. All right. Uh, apparently, Kevin Green, you sound fine, but you look non-existent. I'm here now. I have arrived. Hey, look, it's actually cool enough outside to wear a hoodie. Um, so the weather here is nice. I think it was like 69, like 70 degrees. Nice little cool temperature outside. It's the first decent temperature we've had all summer. So I'm looking forward to fall. I'm tired of the bugs. I'm tired of the ants. I'm tired of the things that fly and bug me. So I'm glad for some decent weather. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see. We got a few people here. I got 7 or 8 people here. All right, awesome. Yeah, that microphone thing. We were talking about that a little while ago. I guess if your headphones have built-in microphones, the software wants to somehow feed it back and be all crazy. Ken just got back from Oktoberfest, an Oktoberfest thing. All right, cool. Bring on the art. Oktoberfest, that sounds fun, dude. Let's see. A Nira X hoodie? No. Unfortunately, not. That could be merch for the future. We'll see what happens. But it is all good. Tonight I've got a couple things for us to work on, have some fun with. I've still got Chet's cover that I'm working on. I wanted to start inking it tonight a little bit. I'm catching up on commissions, and I wanted to do a fun piece just for the stream, and then I don't know, maybe we'll draw numbers and I'll send it to one of you fine gents, one of my good friends. Platinum Abra. Yes, please. I've got your piece coming up on the list like really soon. You've been like super patient. I really appreciate that. Try to give everybody my best work, so I'm trying not to rush through anything, but at the same time, I know I've got to keep the list going. So yeah, there's everybody's name is ratcheting up. So a lot of the pieces I can't work on uh here on the live stream just because censorship. They're a bunch of party poopers. So Kevin, but it's not October yet, Ken. You know what? It's still not October, Ken. What are you doing having Oktoberfest? I've got a Busch Gardens theme park that's about an hour away from my house. That's the only Oktoberfest that I get to have. But at least it's an Oktoberfest. Like technically, it's a theme park Oktoberfest, but at least, right? Jason, rocking. All right, awesome, man. I'm glad that you're happy. Yeah. I'm making progress on the list, and I've gotten a lot of things off of the table because there's a lot of deadlines, a lot of publishing deadlines that nobody even really knows about that I'm working on, and a lot of those are finally off my desk. And of course, the most important thing this whole time has been my daughter Kat. Her health kind of took a dip, and she's doing much better now. So because she's doing better, that takes the stress off of things here and makes it a whole lot easier to get right back to work. And she's back to work, so awesome. So I'm looking forward to everything happening this month. October is going to be a good month. Ken, LOL, Oktoberfest always starts last week of September. It's September Oktoberfest. They should call it last week of Septemberfest. No, I get it though. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Let's see. Platinum trusting the master at work. Thank you, sir. I'm surrounded by good people, man. You guys are cool. You guys, I'm only as cool as the people around me, and you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Luke, hello, Luke. I'm glad you're here, dude. For sure, man. I'm glad everybody is hanging out for a few minutes while we sketch, while we draw. Luke, I was just telling everybody that I'm going to be doing a sketch on here. I'm basically going to say like, ooh, pick a number from 1 to 20 or whatever it is, and when I'm done with the sketch, whoever gets on the number first, uh, I will mail this sketch to. So as soon as we get to the, hopefully I'll finish it by the end of the thing. So that would be good. Kevin, I totally agree that censorship does in fact suck. Jason, prayers for Kat's quicker recovery. I appreciate it, my friend. They kind of narrowed down what's going on with her. She does have some surgery that's coming up October 16th, and she'll be recovering for about a week, and they say that she could be right back to work and doing her thing. So we've got very, very positive results on from the doctor, and everything seems to be like cool. So we're doing the right things, and her recovery hopefully will be smooth and quick. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. Kevin Green, 69. Luke, yes. Wow. Ken, doesn't matter. Kevin and I always lose the random drawings. I don't know what it is with you guys. It's like I do the random generator, but you know what? I'm gonna pick a number. I'm gonna write the number down on a sheet of paper, and whoever picks that number first, then I'm gonna hold it up so that you guys see what the number is. So we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens this time out. So we'll keep on talking. We'll keep on chatting. I'm just going to switch the camera to look down because that's where my table is. That's where the table is gonna be. Cat has 8 more lives anyway. Hey man, this is like more true than you know. Luke, hey, I found some of your spicier stuff on eBay. Hubba hubba. You know what? It's funny that you should bring up spicier stuff because we have had a project and it's been in the works for quite a while. You know what? Let me put. I want to put Chet's. This is what I'm hoping to put some inks on, at least a little bit tonight. So we're going to do the free sketch first. I think we'll do that first, just in case, because I don't want to run out of time and then not be able to give it away. So I'm going to work on a sketch here first. I was thinking like a Catwoman or a Vampirella. What do you guys think? Well, we'll take a vote. We'll either do like a Catwoman or a Vampirella. What do you guys think? While you guys are thinking about that, Luke mentioned that he found some spicier stuff on eBay. I got something to share with you guys. We have a Kickstarter. Hopefully, we will be launching it in October. This is going to be our October thing. It's just going to be myself and Kat and you guys apparently. So you guys are gonna see this first. So the Club Corrupt Kickstarter, just so you guys know, it's a coming. So we got and it's a modest Kickstarter. We're not going to have like 20 different covers. It's going to have one cover. It's also going to have an ash can that's going to come with it, and the ash can might even be like an artisan thing. It might be. Let me see. Let me switch cameras. I can talk to you guys. All right. It might be more. The ash can might actually be an ash can that we make completely in studio, just like we used to back in the old days. You know. So it's going to have an ash can, the black book. It's going to be a black and white ash can. It's going to have artwork that's specifically for the ash can, and Club Corrupt #1. I think I'm titling it "Happy Birthday" because we're going to do the Kickstarter in October for a release date in January. So that way we start January 2024 with something fun that we can all look at and all that good stuff. Kevin is asking where on eBay you're finding the spicy stuff. I just typed in Nira X Comics and they came up. That's what Luke said. All right, Jason says Vampy, but Ken says Catwoman. A while. Bill, a few years. Yeah, Kevin. Kevin knows exactly how long this has been in the works. But when you're working on lots of different projects, it's hard to really carve out the time in between to do it. So I'm putting my foot down, man. It's like this is it. This is going to be our Kickstarter. At least our first Kickstarter. It'll be modest. We're just going to have the one issue. I think it's going to be 36 pages. It's going to be pinups and artwork and it's all going to be nudes and sexy chicks. And we got more votes for Catwoman. It's got more votes for Catwoman. Platinum, nice. Let's see, Luke. Threshold 39 with a topless Nira and a set of Nira X Exodus alternate covers with nude Nira. Yeah, that's right. A lot of the nude Niras that you're going to find on eBay are going to be issues from Avatar Press, which is we were with them for a couple years. We're actually with them for a little while. We have quite a few books through Avatar Press. So if you do happen to go to Avatar Press, or even if you grab it from eBay or whatever, if you happen to grab some of the stuff from Avatar, let them know that you heard about it here on the live stream. Let them know that Bill sent you. Ken says, whoa. Chet, aka Black Book 2. I don't know if this should be the Black Book 2 or if this should be a complete reboot. Maybe like the brand new Black Book 1. The first one, you know what? Ken, you were telling me that you had a copy. I actually found one copy of it here in the studio. I was going to mention that to you. I did find one copy, like in a corner, in a box, next to a thing, next to another thing. So I was happy that we actually found it. Kevin, I'm glad you're happy, bro. Chet, I saw that Threshold. Yes, yeah. Chet's very aware of all the things that we're doing here at the old Entity Comics. Luke, and I'm waiting for a parody comic called Babe Watch with a Jaws themed cover. I had a lot of fun with that particular parody. I was pushing the limits for what Parody Press was found acceptable for me to do back then. So they really they kept it right up to the line, as far as like how sexy and how nude some of the books could get. But it was definitely a lot of fun. I hope that you like that. I hope you like it when it comes in. Kevin, come blow out the candle, Nira. Yes, indeed. Renee, hey, nice to see you, my friend. All right. I have not seen your name pop up on my screen in quite some time. I hope everything is well with you, my friend. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out with us. Ken, yeah, it's in my garage. I can scan it later when I'm able to isolate it. Oh, not a problem, dude. I appreciate it. The copy that I've got is it's a ratted out studio copy. So your copy might be smoother and in much better condition for scanning. So yeah, I appreciate that, dude. Platinum, that Black Book needs a charity auction. Kevin, reboot. You know what? We should coin that phrase. This is going to be the rebooty of the Black Book. So I'm kind of thinking that this is going to be a reboot of the Black Book. It's going to be brand. It's been long enough. It's been enough years since the first one came out that this one's going to be the new one, and it's going to be the companion piece for issue 1 of Club Corrupt. Let me see here. Luke, I'm sorry. Did you post the link to Club Corrupt, or is it upcoming? No, I didn't post the link yet. Let me put that up on the screen for you now so that you guys can see it. Now the Kickstarter is not up yet. We're actually going to have a live stream promoting it at the end of next week. I'll post on my Facebook page. We're going to be promoting it with Red Valkyrie. And I'll post the links for that once I have them. in a few days over on my Facebook page. So that's just facebook.com/Bill Moss Art. There's my Facebook right there. So that way, if you guys probably found me from my Facebook page, so you guys know where I'm at already. So, but anybody watching the broadcast a little bit later, this is where we're at. Let me scan this up a little bit so you can see the rest of the cover. She's actually the Club Corrupt girl, and her name is Camilla. Cat Mouse actually named her. I think her name is Camilla Ulysses Grant Madison is her full name. And she is the girl that opens up Club Corrupt. You see Cat's signature down there. Cat actually colored this piece. And this was the logo piece that we came up with for Club Corrupt back when we first had the idea to make Club Corrupt in the first place, which William Mendoza, if you watch a little bit later, Len Trujillo, we like to say in gringo terms. They gave me the idea for Club Corrupt way back in the day at San Diego Comic-Con, and now it's finally coming around to happening. So I am super happy about that. Let me see where we're at. Ah, Luke. Yeah, she's wearing a big old socks. Ken, see that's the joke. That's the joke that Kat was making, that she wanted her initials to spell the word "come." So Camilla Ulysses Grant Madison, CUM. There you have it. But Camilla also works. That's funny. Kevin, I so look forward to seeing some pages come to life. Absolutely. Seeing in print is the deal, man. That's like, it's going to be great. It's going to be a good feeling to finally get these out here. Platinum, love the socks. Yeah, I love the fact that she's wearing those big old socks. Kevin, Camilla Ken, part-time lover of Godzilla. Oh man, let me see. Let me switch my camera back down here. I got to start sketching while we're talking, and hopefully I'll keep up with the chat while we're drawing here. Yeah, if you wanted to go to the Patreon page, I'll put up the little link here again for the Patreon page. The Patreon page at Club Corrupt. We post most of our extra spicy things over there, and that's where they end up first before we end up anywhere else. And it's just a good way to support the studio. I know there's a $5 and there's a $10 tier that you can get to have access to the page, but the $5 tier has access to everything. If you do the $10, that's just because if you wanted to do a little bit more, that's completely up to you. $5 is all you need to get in, and I appreciate you guys for coming in, even for a little bit. So it's totally cool. I appreciate you guys. So let me see here. I think we had more votes for Catwoman than for Vampirella. So I'm looking up here. I'm pretty sure Catwoman had a couple more votes. So we're gonna go with Catwoman, and we'll start on that and see what we can do. This will be kind of light at first, so kind of sketch it in with some blue line first. Make sure we know where we're going. Yeah, I'm glad the microphone situation got worked out. Big thanks to Chet for his producing skills, because without a decent microphone, this would not sound decent at all. So I'm going to start sketching this here. Might be a little bit hard to see because it's so light. Let's see, $5. Anything you want, $5. Jason, Catwoman wearing a vampy costume? we could. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that rolling. I'm gonna keep that rolling in my head, rolling in my mind, while I'm sketching and see what the paper gods tell me to do. Always listen to the paper. The paper gods know best. But yeah, I'm super happy. Yeah, we've got a couple of things happening now, and just super stoked that I'm working on the commissions list at a good rate right now. There were a couple of publishing projects that were just I feel like they were never ending, and so I'm glad to have those out of the way. And unfortunately, it's like it kind of sucks because like those are when I do production work, a lot of times those are books that you'll never really see. You won't see those in stores because those are done for production companies or for movie studios or for people doing movie pitches, that sort of thing. So it's unfortunate that we don't have a chance to actually see that stuff. Let me see here. Chet had to get you to that level. Yeah, man, for sure. It's like Chet keeps me straight, guys. He's been. We met back at San Diego Comic Con years ago. Years ago. Been friends ever since. Jason, I was thinking mashup because I'm working on a promptober sketch, and a few of them are mashups. You know what? Let's try to do a little bit of a mashup. We'll do a bit of a mashup with this Catwoman. It'll be a Catwoman, but mashed up with a little bit of Vampirella mixed in there. We'll see what happens. Jason really doesn't contain Vampy's twin either. Let's see. He did the mash, the monster mash. Oh man, Ken commissions list is your number one priority. LOL. Hey man, the commissions list is where my heart and soul are at. I'm telling you, it's a lot of the production stuff you don't get to see. It's like that's kind of like that's grinding work. And I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong, because without it, it's a lot of things wouldn't be able to make ends meet as far as keeping the studio alive and making sure we got food on the table, all that good stuff. But there are a couple of books that I know you're aware of, and there's a couple of things about doing commissions that's really what keeps me alive. It's because I just get to listen. I just get to listen directly to the paper gods, as it were, and really just have some fun that way. So let me see what I can do here. So I can kind of Vampirella up this Catwoman costume. Right now I'm still kind of doing it straight on. Can't have Vampirella without her hair peeking out from underneath the mask. Got to get that nice straight cut. Ooh, maybe we'll get the little cat symbol up here on her. Open up her chest here a little bit. Yeah, I think we got something here. We'll give her a little. We'll give her a choker too while we're at it. All right, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. Here, I'll look up at the chat in just a moment. Gotta finish just putting these claws where they go. Here we go. You know what? Like this. Get her holding a stolen gem. It's still her favorite thing to do, other than sucking blood. All right, I think that's looking all right. Here, let me put this a little bit closer so you guys can see. That's our basic gist of things for right now. Let's see. Kevin, set the twins free. I want to set them completely free. Luke, Catwoman in a Vampirella swimsuit. There you go. That's it. That's the ideal, man. That's it. Jason, now Batman will totally be at her will. If he wasn't before, he's definitely not going to be able to resist her now. Kevin, so this is how Catwoman is trying to tempt the Batman. Why, yes, it is. Ken, the choker is definitely 90s sexy accoutrement. Yes, totally agree. Man, dude, my DNA says 90s. I'm just like, that's all I can do is 90s. Kevin, Jason, why do we seem to be thinking alike? We got a good like-minded group. I think our group is very nicely like-minded. So that is all good. Yeah, the old pencil sharpener. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think I'll probably keep the camera nets, but I think you can see all right, right? See, Jason, great minds think alike. Cool. I like it when a plan comes together. You notice I stopped talking right there. It's like I have to keep a steady hand, especially when I'm drawing like around the eyes. That would suck to shake at the wrong moment. She ends up being cross-eyed or something. There we go. All right. Platinum. The average age of the chat would probably make us all sad. Yeah. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Growing up is for the weak. We don't want to give away no numbers. Kevin, Jason, great minds are trained alike. Truly mad ones think alike. That could be a point. That could be a serious point right there. Ken, please don't ruin my Saturday night by reminding me how old I am. Dude, I'm with you. Sorry. You guys are cool. Kevin, platinum age is but a number. I think like I am 20-ish, but I roll out of bed like I'm 50 something. Yeah, I tend to roll out of bed like I just got out of a car accident or something. I don't like how my body reacts to waking up. But all things considered, we're doing all right, man. We're doing all right. We got to see the future. They're about to have flying cars. I better get my flying car. Just a little bit of shading on her. I like doing these color pencil drawings. There's something about the way that a color pencil feels compared to normal pencil. Really is unique. Tends to agree with me. Right. Jason, I'm not mad. I'm the sanest person on the planet. I have been, I have been too many. I've been to too many planets. Platinum. I was already a young man when Nira came out. So yeah, I do get a lot of people that tell me it's like, oh, like we used to buy Nira back in the day or back when I was a kid or that sort of thing. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, how old am I? Yeah, it's hard to believe that Nira came out freaking 30 years ago, man. 30 years. Mr. Joltra? Joltra. Ha, youngest here at 15. Don't know why I'm treating that as a flex. Dude, that's a serious flex because my brain continues to be 15. So I just wish my body was 15. Kevin, 15? Are you old enough for this stream? Okay, nobody talk like George Carlin. Dude, I think you dated yourself by saying the words George Carlin. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Ultra. This is good. You're welcome here, my friend. Jonathan, I was in my late teens when Nira came out. Wow, isn't that something? Well, I'm glad you're here, dude, and I'm glad you're still alive to enjoy the fact that we're all still talking about it. Yeah, 30 years ago, man. It's like that's like a lifetime ago. For now, I kind of understand how some of the old folks feel, when they start talking about the old days and stuff like that. Because I'm like, I think about the '90s, and it feels like it was yesterday, bro. I don't know how time passed by this fast or what, but hey, for anybody that's kind of popping in recently onto the stream, I mentioned earlier that the sketch that I'm doing right now, I'm basically going to call out numbers near the end of the stream, and whoever guesses the number correctly, I'm going to say like guess a number between 1 and 30 or something like that, or 1 and 100 or whatever, and whoever guesses the number first, I will mail this sketch to. So there's going to be a free sketch for the evening, as it were. So all you got to do is, if you guess the correct number, then you can email me direct after the broadcast, and just let me know what your shipping address is or whatever, and I'll just mail it out to you. That's all there is to it. No bells and whistles, man. No extra steps. All right. So far, so good, eh? I always like to give the goggles like 20 more little glimmers. There we go. All right. Let's see. Where are we here? Chet, I'm only 3 years younger than Bill, so I can't say much. Hey, I'm telling you, man, you're a young punk. Get off my lawn. Luke, can we talk? Can we talk like Richard Pryor? I don't know, man. If you could do a good Richard Pryor impression, it's like, I guess so. Yes. Jonathan, backing the crowdfunders too. I'm glad you're still in the game, man. Oh, I appreciate it. I'm only in the game, thanks to you guys. So, thanks for letting me be in the game, is what I should say. So I'll keep on doing my best and making fun stuff. And you guys, thank you so much for making sure that I'm still here. I'm not really qualified to do anything else. So if I'm not doing this, I'm not really sure what I'd be up to. So muchas gracias. Oh, anybody coming in late, by the way, if anybody's like coming in like a little bit later, yes, we're giving away this sketch. And yes, this is a Catwoman Vampirella mashup. So just so you know what's going on. It's like she looks familiar, but there's something different about her. I don't think he's got the costume quite right. Oh, okay. He's making it up. He's making it up as he's going. So now everything makes sense. I just want to make sure everything makes sense. At least these are like two favorite characters that I'm drawing. So I'm mashing up two characters that I love. So that works out really good. Kevin, I had to reference George Carlin, or the old folks here would be clueless. Yeah, George Carlin was the man, dude. He had the inside track. Jason, for us, the 90s was yesterday, although it still plays in my brain constantly. Music as well as comics. And it's kind of weird because I'm not exactly like music, and there's a lot of things that I'm basically I continue listening to the same stuff from the 90s, for a lot of it. I'm not exactly looking for brand new music to get attached to.
Hello.
Hey, Kati.
Hello. Oh, that looks cool.
We're doing a mashup of Catwoman and Vampirella.
Ooh.
And at the end of the thing, I'm gonna have everybody pick a number between 1 and 50 or something, and I'm gonna mail this piece of artwork to whoever gets it correct.
Ooh, awesome.
Everybody say hi to Kat. Everybody, she's feeling a little bit better. We were just talking about you behind your back.
Yeah, I just finished eating, so I'm back up.
Gotcha. Well, let me put you on camera for like 2 seconds.
No,
but I have to.
No.
I must.
Oh, squeak.
There she is, right there. All right, so there's Kat. Everybody say hi to Kat real quick. Awesome. It's like, all right, cool. Hey, Kat. Hi, Kat.
Hello.
Hi, Kat. Hi, Kat. 2 seconds. Thanks, guys. Yeah, she's feeling better. So middle of October, she'll be down for about a week.
Yeah.
But she's going to be feeling much better. I think the doctors really have her kind of narrowed down to what's going on, and
A bit more.
Yeah. So we're feeling much more positive about things. So let me see, where were we back up here? It's like, I could have gone with Abbott and Costello or Buster Keaton. Yeah, a lot of people don't know who George Carlin is because it kind of dates us a little bit.
Who's George Carlin?
See, she don't know who George Carlin is.
I know the name, but I can't place any of his work.
See, stand-up comedian, very smart.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Beard.
I know exactly who George Carlin is.
You know exactly who he is. Yeah, I thought
bad with names.
Yeah, I'm horrible with names
I meant for
too.
pictures.
Jonathan, same. There's a lot of good memories from the 90s. Oh, 90s were magic, bro. It's like I love the 90s. Luke, how many chances do we have to call out numbers? You can continue, like everybody kind of like space it out. I'm not going to really like make the rules too because there's a delay anyway when you place just don't type them all super fast. Give everybody a chance, to type in a number.
Yeah, you need a much better system than that. But
yeah. Well, that's but that's what we're using for tonight. So Ken, I'm so old. My anecdotes are in black and white. That's a dad joke, man. What you doing? All right, Kevin. I think you're cheating. You can't do that. You can't do that. Luke. Oh, here we go. I skipped one. So Ken, you predate color photos. You heard it here first. This is the secret.
I'm gonna scoot away.
All right, cat's scooting away. I'm gonna put the camera back on the table so that way we can keep on sketching our sketch here. We're already at the 45-minute mark, so my goal is to finish the sketch before the end of the show. Jason. Let's see. Oop, where am I?
And I heard Waffle. Let me go check on him. I heard him bark in the distance.
All right, cat's gonna go and chase down the dog. So
he probably just noticed I'm gone.
Madness Comic Network. Hey, yo, Pops, how you doing, my friend? I'm glad you popped in for a minute, huh? See, I did a thing. That was a dad joke. I did it again. Thanks, Pops. I'm glad you're here, dude. Kevin, Atari 2600. Oh man, Pops, it's a big club. It's a big club, and you're not in it. Oh no, what club am I not in? What are we talking about? What are we doing?
The boy.
You have the boy. Oh, okay. Let me switch the camera. You guys got to see Waffle. You guys haven't seen Waffle in like a couple of minutes. There's Waffle, studio dog, studio security. Hey, buddy. What's up, bud?
Go see him. Hold on, watch.
Yeah, he always knocks off my hat. Yeah. He likes that sweet scalp. All right, buddy. I got to finish this sketch, bro. I gotta claws in my skin. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Yeah, I was wearing headphones for a minute, then I realized that I don't have a second person on. I don't have to wear headphones.
Yeah.
That's because I'm a genius.
I came upstairs and he was sleeping in his crate. And then when I came upstairs, he noticed she's gone.
Mommy has left the room.
Yep.
Kevin, is Kat even old enough to know the joys of Pong?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a connoisseur of 80s and 90s nostalgia. So she's been made aware of some 80s and 90s things. So that's good. Ken, I claim 42, life, the universe, and everything. Platinum, we used to shake our photos back and forth. Dude, I remember the instant pictures. Are you kidding? That's a grandpa. Yeah, Pops, that was a grandpa joke. Yeah, we earned we have the qualifications to make these kind of jokes now. So it's like it's all good. That's a George Carlin quote. Big club. Yep. George Carlin was the man, dude. What are you talking about? Like he was top of the game. Jonathan. My cousin had a German Shepherd puppy named Pancake. That's cool. Always name your dog after food. Yeah, Waffle's full name here in the studio, well, here at home, is Waffle Alexander Mouse. So, you know what? I'll switch the camera so it looks back down. You don't want to look at the top of my head while I'm drawing. That's no fun. Let's see here. There we go. All right, let me put the mouse back down here. I'm going to do some of this here, sketching here for a minute. Make sure I get as much of this done. Now, if I don't finish the whole thing before we call numbers, I'll definitely add a little bit more to it. Make sure I kind of spruce it up before I mail it out to you. Okay. So no worries. You're going to get a complete drawing. That also takes a little bit of pressure off of me because I'm going to trying to finish it before we end the broadcast. We usually end at about an hour. Maybe we'll go a little bit over since I'm drawing the sketch here, but we usually go for about an hour. See, I got quiet again. I can't mess up these lines. These are important lines right here. I can get loose with the hair. I can get loose with the background. But when it comes to some lines, you got to get them just right, just where you meant to put them. There we go. It's looking good so far. All right, let me see here. Where was I? Oh, Pops. Recently watched all his stand-ups just to remind myself how right he was. Dude, he was ahead of his time. He knew what was behind the curtain. He knew how things worked. He knew how politics worked. He knew how the entertainment industry really worked behind the scenes. He's just a smart guy, man. I mean, he hit a lot of his revelations behind humor, but he knew what was up. Ken Waffle Alexander, that's him. Waffle Nira Xander. I sense a theme here. Yeah, you might be onto us, dude. You might be onto us. Kevin, at least the art is right side up tonight. Well, Platinum, how do you relax, Mr. Mouse, if drawing is work? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I like to play. Right now, I've been playing The Last of Us on my PS5, which thankfully I have a PS5 at all. And The Last of Us has been my escape for the moment. Before that, I was playing. I was playing Horizon Zero Dawn and Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Those are the ones that I'm kind of stuck on. And if there's a new Tomb Raider game, I'll get stuck on that too. But the studio does well with having enough things to keep me creative, thanks to our producers, thanks to our friends, thanks to our supporters. Yeah, it is kind of funny because I enjoy art, so you a lot of times I will still do art as a way to relax. Also, we'll do some painting, we'll do some different types of art, we'll do something that's not on the list. Just because that's a way to relax and kind of get your center back. Jason, care with the booba. Yeah, I have to be very careful with the booba. Always. Kevin, those are indeed the breast lines. I see what you did there, sir. Men of culture in the chat, I see. Yes, Mr. Ultra. In fact, men of good taste. You're in good company here, my friend. Jason, highly recommend checking out the Infamous series for good superhero action games. I will. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, absolutely. Ken, so question, is it pronounced mouse or mass or mass? I've actually heard you say both. I have said both. My dad, my family in general, they usually go by Moss. I don't know if they think it's more, they probably do. They probably think it's more respectable or just more normal. Mouse sounds a little bit comical, maybe. But that kind of works perfectly for me, since we are comic book artists and wannabe comedians at heart. So mouse actually works the best, but I do find myself saying moss sometimes. It's just a knee-jerk reaction.
I've never said it.
Kat has never said it. Cat says mouse 100% of the time.
That's how it's spelled.
That's how it's spelled. Art Spiegelman wrote and drew a New York best-selling book titled Mouse, so I know that's how it's pronounced.
The amount of people who have asked if you drew it is funny. Dude, I've had 3 people come up to me that were grown humans, fully grown humans, ask if I did it. And I'm just like, I wasn't alive by like a good country mile.
Yeah, she was not alive during that time to be drawing an autobiography about her time in Auschwitz.
About my parents' time in Auschwitz. I always look at them, and in my brain, I'm always like, you didn't read the book. You didn't read it.
Some person. Hello at Bill Mouse. Hello, some person. I am glad that you're here, my friend. The Red Valkyrie Underground Art Auction is on October 14th. Will you be there? Yes. We will. Myself and Cat Mouse are both going to be there. And a week before, at the end of this first week of October, we're going to be also promoting a new Kickstarter on Red Valkyrie. So if you wanted to go to Red Valkyrie and see what the new Kickstarter was about, which, you know what, I'll give you a little preview now. I showed everybody a little earlier what that was, and it is this right here. It is the Club Corrupt Kickstarter. It's been years and years in the making. It's basically a pinup, sexy nude art book, all adults, kind of fair, and it'll be issue number 1 that's in the Kickstarter, and it also will be offering the Black Book ash can, which we were that's something that we're well known for in the Comic-Con circuit for having. So the Black Book ash can is a black and white pinup book. A lot of the artwork in the issue is based on commission work that was either digitally colored or digitally modified. A lot of it is black and white art sketches, full color sketches, and there'll be a little bit of it's like some little short stories, some little short comedic stories. It's presented as parody because there's a lot of parody characters that are all drawn in different stages of nudity, of undress. So yeah, it's for the big people in the house. So yeah, please check that out. That'll be very, very awesome. Luke, it's the breast of times. It's just the breast of times. Well said. Well said. That's the quote. That's my favorite way to say that quote. Mr. Ultra Moss. You will say it Moss. You can say mouse. It's fine. Ken, there is a car dealership here, Nissan Mouse, and they pronounce it Moss. Just so I was curious. Yeah, people pronounce. There's a little bit of leeway. There's a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to the way that it's spelt. I think there's another.
Depending on what country it's from, being pronounced. Our last name is German, so it's pronounced mouse.
Right. And there is another German spelling for that name, which is Maas, and I think they pronounce it just Mass, something along those lines. So yeah, it's people do take a little bit of liberty with the pronunciation and stuff like that. Some person, good to hear, Bill and Kat. Excellent. Jason, come on, Kat. You didn't publish that autobiography on your World War II time yet? She's working on it.
Everyone's chomping at the bit waiting for my World War II.
It happened. It happened so long ago that it takes her a minute to remember all the details. Jonathan, sold on the title alone. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody comes out for it because we really want to blow some doors off the hinges with this one. This is going to be really fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to put there's going to be a minimum of 36 pages on the inside of the book, and there's probably going to be like 20 or 24 pages in the ash can. So we're still working on the layout and everything like that. We've got a little bit of new material that's just for the book. And all the pinups and the artwork, all the commission stuff are things that are not published. They're not out there. You may have seen a piece here and there, like online somewhere, if somebody had posted it after they bought it. But other than that, this will be the first time in print, so I'm very, very, very excited. Some person, nudity. I like this book already. Yes, this book has all the nudity. There is no censorship in this book. Kevin, cover A? I'm looking for cover double D. Luke, Das Fledermaus. I could pronounce it like, you know what? You know what's actually the funniest thing? We do have a German last name. I think we have 0.5% of our DNA that's German.
Like
Um,
0.05,
but
it's so
but we're actually Puerto Rican and Irish, and Kat is Mexican, so we're Puerto Rican, Mexican, Irish people, and we have a German last name. It's a crazy world we live in. It's like it's the multiverse apparently.
Yep.
Ken, there should be 69 pages, and it should all be facing each other. They should all be flipped. Some person. So, did you name your daughter Kat? This was probably asked a lot. Yes. I did not name her Kat. I named her Catherine. But this is a question we do get a lot. I named her Catherine Taylor Mouse. Her nickname growing up is Katy because we have we have a Spanish Puerto Rican family, and so Katy is what we were all going with. That's her nickname growing up. When she got to middle school and high school, she started to go by Kat.
Mm-hmm.
And we did not actually realize until somebody said her first and last name together what I had actually done.
I figured it out in 7th grade, and I never looked back. I was just like, "Oh."
Yep. She owned it since the first day she heard it, and there you go. Jason, power to us Irish. Aye, they're always after us. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. Yeah, exactly, man. Us Irish have to stick together, man. Jonathan, by power you mean whiskey, right? Yeah. This is actually exactly what we mean. Jason, of course, absolutely. Yep. All right, so let me get back down here to L drawing for a minute. And like I said, if I don't, we're going over the hour mark, so I probably won't finish the whole drawing while we're live, but I will post a picture of it up on the Facebook page, and I'll throw a little, and it'll be on the next video or the next video that I post, so that way you guys see how it came out. That'll be cool. But yeah, I will finish it up before I mail it out to you guys. So mail it out to you single person because I'm only mailing out one. At least we got most of it. We got most of it done. I think you see how most of it is coming out here. Let's see here. Let me get, at least I get her leg. I'm glad you guys can't hear what's going on outside. I got a car thinks they're racing. They're racing outside like it's.
Oh yeah, they're on the highway.
Little Mario Andretti action happening outside. Let's see where we're at here. Kevin, at least she's not Gato. Yeah, I didn't name her Gato. Platinum Cat Mouse, just like chocolate and peanut butter. It's the two great names that go together.
Every English teacher was astounded by me. Like,
absolutely. What? They're like, your name is what? Excuse me. Ken, We'll ask the pages be double spread. Get it? God, I'm funny. Ken's getting the extra points tonight. Kevin, Ken, I'm not. I am sure most certainly, certainly some are. Oh man! All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of shading on here, and then I think we are going to we're gonna draw some numbers, man. We're gonna draw some numbers to see who gets this free drawing, and that way you guys can also see how some of the shading is going to look like on her costume. There we go. I always like to put that little glossy shading on black costumes, especially.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I like the way you do shiny textures.
It's nice to have a kid that supports me.
I didn't look over it and be like, it looks ugly. Like that.
And by the way, Kat's actually going to have a little bit of artwork in the Club Corrupt book. You guys,
blasphemous hearsay.
I know. It's the rumor. It's the rumor. Don't worry. She's 26.
It's so weird to hear. It's like 26.
26? What happened to the 90s? I thought we were talking about the 90s.
The 40s.
All right. There's going to be a lot of shading in her hair. I got to make her hair black, all that good stuff. Let me see here. I'm looking at the old to see where I left off. It's hard to see where I left off. Let's see here. Kevin, Kat Perella has no need for a cape. She has enough hair. First of all, Kat Perella. I might have to.
No,
I might have to coin that.
Just Vampirella.
Vampirella. Look at that cat for the win. Look at her. My goodness, platinum or cops and donuts. Oh man, I think it must be cold. Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly where she's at, and I'm still gonna shade that a little bit more. You're a good daughter, Kat, says Luke. Jason, blasphemous rumors. Yes, indeed. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write down on a sheet of paper. That way you guys know what's going on. I'm gonna fold it in half. Fold this in half, and I'm gonna keep it right on the countertop. We're gonna know who wins this, and of course, I'm still gonna work on it some more after we're all done. So, oh no, I got the Depeche Mode reference. That's for sure. It is blasphemous rumors. Mr. Ultra. I like to think the artist must have been horny as hell when designing Vampirella. I 100% agree that the artist was horny as hell when he was designing Vampirella. Kevin, why am I thinking what Nira might look like if she were a Black Tape project model? Dude, you and I are on the same wavelength. You need to be quiet. We're gonna have like a whole new thing of Luke Vampirella. All right, Luke and Kat were on the same wavelength. Ken, she's stealing the blood diamond. Oh, that's actually kind of a good idea. So how does this contest work? Okay, here's how the contest works. We're gonna start it up right now. Okay, I'm gonna write a number
that no one can
see right here, and then I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna keep my hand on it, and as soon as somebody puts it in the chat where I could see. Now, I don't know if the YouTube chat, as far as I know, the YouTube chat and the chat that I have here on my StreamYard software are synced up. They're lined up. So The first person to put up the actual number that I write in this circle will win the piece. And as soon as I see the number pop up, we'll be good to go. So there's like 11, 12 of us in the room right now. So I'm going to say to make it not so hard, I'm going to say a number from 1 to 30. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, don't write it down yet. Don't type it yet. I'm going to write it down here. Let me write it down where you can't see me. All right. It's going to be a number from 1 to 30. I'm going to put it right here. All right. This is where it is. All right. Everybody can start guessing numbers. I'm just going to start watching to see the numbers pop up. As soon as I do see this number pop up, I'm going to call winner.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to go by the StreamYard chat, not the
the
YouTube chat.
Yeah, we're going by the StreamYard chat. So, okay, I see. Okay, what's the number? 1 through 30. Any number between 1 and 30. All right, you got 21, got 12, got 6, got 13, got 14. Yeah, as long as you type in your numbers slowly, everybody can keep on typing numbers until you might get it. So just don't type it in too fast. Give everybody a chance. You got 8, 9, 1, 13, 27, 28, 7, 2, 11, 13, 29, 10. Kevin Green, 26. Kevin Green, my good man. You got it, 26. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but there you go. 26 was it. 26 was the number. Kevin Green, this is yours. You beat the odds because the random generator for the Patreon page, for some reason, Kevin and Ken never get one. Congratulations, Kevin. You're good. You're good people, bro. Man. Well, dude, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Let's see. I'll put up a little thing here so that way, because our things here are brought to you by First Comics and by ZenBountyWars.com. If you go over to ZenBountyWars.com and just sign up, leave your name and an email address, you'll get little early notifications about the upcoming Zen Intergalactic Ninja Kickstarter that's coming in January. It's guest starring Nira X Cyber Angel, so it's very, very important for us to make sure that Nira has a very successful campaign with Zen. So I definitely want to make a good impression. First Comics is a slightly larger publisher, and I want to make sure that they feel like they need me. Thanks, guys. And I say, oh, hey, that's Kat's age. Jonathan, congrats, Kevin. Luke, I purposely avoided that because of that. hitting his head on the desk. Kevin, wow, absolutely, Kevin. You're the winner. You won. Platinum, good night, my friend. I'm glad you were hanging out with us. We're about to all shut down for the evening. I appreciate you being with us. Kevin, I had a feeling it might be inspired by Kat. Indeed. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut everything down for tonight. Thanks again for hanging out with me. We're definitely going to be doing this again on Saturday, again at about 10 o'clock. Next week, I will post a link for the Red Valkyrie broadcast that we're going to be on, and I will let you know what we have going on. Appreciate it. I'm buying myself time so I can actually hit the button. So here we go. Catch you later. Bye.